Hello, my name is Luke Hill-Lavender, and this is my Movement Explorers HP unit. So, at Blank State High School, a diverse co-educational school in outer metropolitan Brisbane with over 1,100 students, the HP program has a strong focus on games and sports. While this works well for students with strong sporting backgrounds, it excludes others, particularly those who have not played organised sport or come from non-sporting or culturally diverse backgrounds. As a result, we've seen increasing disengagement from these students, especially in the junior years. This trend also correlates to the low uptake in senior HBE subjects. The issue here is not student capability, but curriculum delivery that unintentionally prioritizes sport over movement. To better understand this problem, I conducted a systematic literature review guided by filters that prioritized peer-reviewed English language articles published within the last 20 years. My focus was on identifying research that is relevant, contemporary, and credible. Okay, so Roberts et al. From 2019 highlights how the dominance of traditional sport models marginalizes students who lack prior experience and how this can hinder physical literacy development. Similarly, Stoltz and Thorborn argue that a focus on competition can disconnect students from the joy and meaning found in movement. The Australian curriculum, Health and Physical Education, is clear that multiple focus areas like lifelong physical activities and rhythmic and expressive movement should be explored. However, data and feedback from our schools show these areas are rarely prioritized. Our Year 9 student survey found that 62% of respondents felt disengaged from PE, citing that it only caters to sporty students. Students from non-traditional sporting backgrounds, including international students and those identifying as neurodivergent, were overrepresented in this group. Lecou, writing for the OECD, emphasizes the need for entrepreneurial thinking in education. Innovation becomes necessary when current practices no longer serve the needs of all learners. As Davis also notes, teachers must lead change when systems fall behind student needs. These insights reinforce the need for a new approach to PE, one that re-engages students through diverse and inclusive physical experiences. Okay, so to understand the core of this issue, I applied a root cause analysis. At the center is the assumption that sport equals physical education. This assumption is embedded in school culture, teacher background, even local community values. But when we zoom out and apply a SWOT analysis, the opportunity for innovation becomes clear. Strengths of the Movement Explorers idea include inclusivity, enhanced engagement, and alignment with neglected curriculum areas. Weaknesses include the need for staff upskilling and initial unfamiliarity with non-traditional sports. Opportunities involve reconnecting students with physical activity in new ways, fostering physical literacy, and improving senior PE enrollments. And then the threats could also include pushback from more traditional staff or logistical challenges through these, though these are manageable with proper planning. As Davis also argues, entrepreneurial teachers must lead change even when it disrupts tradition, especially if the long-term benefits outweigh the short-term risks. So that brings us to our idea. Movement Explorers is a proposed Year 9 to 10 HPE elective unit. It introduces students to non-traditional sports and movement forms, such as ultimate frisbee, parkour, spikeball, disc golf, yoga, and dance fitness. These activities are intentionally selected for their low entry barrier, novelty, and ability to develop transferable movement skills. Importantly, they are not tied to local sports culture, making them inclusive for students who haven't played rugby since they were 6. Using a constraint-led approach as described by Roberts et al., students will learn through exploration, adaptation, and problem solving, developing both physical and cognitive competencies. This innovation is expected to benefit all stakeholders. For students, it means more engaging, relevant, and inclusive HPE experiences. It opens a door for those who often sit on the sidelines. For teachers, it provides opportunities to try new pedagogical strategies and build confidence in teaching outside traditional sport. And then for the HPE department as a whole, it supports curriculum fidelity, increases student voice, and may boost senior elective enrollments by re-engaging those previously disinterested students. In short, it positions the HPE department as a forward-thinking and student-centered department. Okay, so following this pitch on August 1st, feedback would be sought from the head of department with revisions finalized by September. In term 4, staff training and risk assessments will be completed and parents informed, with a soft launch planned for term 1 of 2026. Mid-year data will be collected to guide any necessary adjustments with a full evaluation at year's end. This 18 to 24-month phase timeline allows for strategic implementation without overwhelming staff or students. And the references. Thank you very much.